This is Allderdice's grnberg. Um, Nothing terribly special here. He works out of the balance point exclusively. He has a bit of a slide step where he won't move his hands, but in this balance point, his hands and his feet work together. So you're going to see the foot rise with the hands. This is one of the ideal motions for a batter to hit again. This is very typical of this program. They'll have their hands and feet work together and separate, and right at that separation is when you get your is when you break. So when he breaks, you break out of your into your load, I should say. Very easy to time. There's no deception here in the delivery at all. So you're getting a clean look at the ball early, and again, it's very easy to time. So I'll let this play a few times. You're gonna have to put up with the annoying radar gun. He does sit at about 85. Sometimes he'll touch 87 miles an hour. Nothing you guys aren't prepared to handle. At the end of the video, we get a look at his breaking ball, which is a 12-6. There's not a whole lot of movement in this pitch. I don't see any tail to it. It's pretty much straight up and down. What he might have, which is hard to tell in this video, is what's called a heavy fastball, where it's, there's some sink to it where it drops. But I don't see any evidence of that from here. That'll have to be a game day thing that we look at. Here's one from a little further away. That's the slide step where he doesn't use his hands. He's relatively quick to the plate. So I would say here, you're still going to break when he breaks. So right there is your break. It's no different. A couple curveballs here. And you're going to see again 12-6 break. Not much run to it either way. Again, this is just a kid that throws hard for a Whitfield pitcher, but we should have a field day against this kid if we see him. There's just not a lot of deception to his delivery. There's not a whole lot of things I see that are going to give us trouble. What he's counting on is his velocity to get it by players that aren't prepared to handle it, but we are. And one of the things that I see here is it's just too easy to time this. So when he breaks here, we're going to be able to get our break. I didn't see one changeup in here. Not to say he doesn't have one, but he didn't show it. This will be even easier to time if he doesn't have that off-speed pitch to look for. So once again, when he breaks right there, is probably the best one. That's when best time to break for a relatively hard thrower out of the balance point is when they break out of their hands. Then we start our move to the ball as well. All right, I'll see you guys in a few hours.